our next guest's game. You can hear it. Down volume. And yeah. Welcome our next developer. Oh wow, we got some rockin' music going on here. Oh wow, look at that. As I pull up the game and you will transition. Oh wow, there's lyrics. Amazing. But hello, welcome.
Hey.
Hello, who is so I want to say welcome. Who is joining me today and with today's for our next game, and what are your pronouns?
Yeah, so I'm Lunatic, and my pronouns are he, him, and sometimes idiot.
Fair.
Um,
Fair enough.
and so my visual novel is called Soul Defrag.
Yes, we'll go
Wait,
back to the main menu, and I want everyone to see this main menu and how cool it looks. Like, look at this, folks. Look how cool this main menu looks.
Thank you. It's kind of honestly, the background's awesome. The actual like menu itself is the normal Ren'Py UI. So.
Well, you can't win it all. You can't win them all in a game jam.
Right. Yeah, I had a crunch because I actually didn't start at the beginning of March, so only had 2 weeks.
There you go.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I also expected there would be an opening animation designer gaze. It was like the music just like really kicked in.
Yeah.
Excuse me, bless. But yeah, we have 1 hour left, folks. 1 hour left for our 12-hour charity live stream for the campaign for Southern Equality. 1 more hour. We're in the home stretch. If you can, the link is in the chat. Donate. We're at $330 right now raised. Yeah, can we get to 350? I think we can at least get to 350, maybe even 400 in the next hour if we sprint. Spread the word that we're in the final hour, our last 2 games of the night. And we've gotten our goal, and now we're going to try and shoot past it as much as we can with the next hour. So, yeah. And thank you, Florson. So yeah, let's just jump into it, and I'll ask you some questions about the game.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
So I'm not able to actually see the stream. So
Oh yes, I will. Oh, sorry.
So
Before we begin, I will share my screen so you'll be able to see the game.
Oh yeah, that would be actually. Let me see if I can.
Right, you should be able to see it now.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm on my phone, so I
No
apologize
worries.
if it's horrible quality.
It's all good. The warning: this game contains violence, mild gore, mentions of death. The content warnings: your discretion advised. All right, so I like text shimmering.
Yeah.
So, what is the premise of Soul Defragment?
So the premise is, I mean, there's a lot to it, but in a nutshell, I'd say that it kind of goes through just a simple story, kind of like what would you do if you just met someone and something bad happened? Would you protect them? Would you would you put your life on the line for them? And that's the basic setup. There's more to it than just that alone, because this piece is more of a world building, like visual novel. It's supposed to set up everything else in the world. It's like a starting point for me. But yeah, that's basically the premise.
Okay. So, what in terms of the core concept? What was the major? What was kind of your inspiration in general?
I'd say part of it is my crippling social anxiety. I'm really bad about talking to people with people. I'm actually really nervous right now. Uh,
Don't be nervous. You're doing a great job
oh,
so far. Thank you.
I'm
Thank you for
good.
for jumping on the call. Like I really appreciate having you.
Yeah, no, it's no problem. That plays into it a little bit. I can't say that this is just about mental health or anything like that. Like this game's that's not what it's about. It's just part of it. It's just like the setup, really. It doesn't really explore it that much. Um, the inspiration is just me trying to find my passion in the world because I feel like I've been like kind of like just existing as far as like just going through the motions and doing different jobs, not really doing anything that I really want to do, but writing, making games, that's what I really want to do. I want to create things for people to enjoy. So that's my inspiration for the game. The game itself,
Nice.
uh, I like action, suspense, drama. I like stupid I like writing dumb characters. So that's why my favorite character is the main, like basically the main character of the story. Um, so I'm sure hopefully people will like her.
Totally. Um, Oral Ninja says that's my boss talking. Oral Ninja, did you work on this game together?
She's the artist.
Oh, that's awesome. Congratulations. I can't wait to see the art. Right now it's just black, so hopefully we'll see art in a little bit.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah,
Um, and
it's
des- and
a
designer
little bit.
Gaze, thank you for stopping by.
Yeah, the game's not. It's only about 30 minutes long, ish. About 10,000 words.
Nice. And are there multiple endings?
It's a kinetic novel for now.
Okay,
I plan on making more rounds.
got it. And
Hmm.
Chaotic Blossom says, "I've played this and it's great." Oh, hi, Chaotic Blossom. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for joining.
Hey,
Yeah.
boss.
Um, yeah, and for anyone that's just joined, once again, we are raising money. We're in the final hour of our 12-hour live stream, raising money for the campaign, Sovereign Equality, an organization in North Carolina that helps LGBTQIA plus folks in the South get legal and mutual aid. Raised $330 so far. Hoping to get at least $350 by the end of the night. If you're able to donate or know anyone that might be able to donate, please feel free to share that donation link and check it out. Any donation amount counts. Thank you so much. And yeah, so here's our first character sprite. I like the colors of the dress versus hair. It's a contrast. Yellow and the
Yeah, I wanted earthy tones for her.
Is this game set in present day or is it a period piece?
It is modern. It's
Cool.
modern day. It's alternate modern day.
Mm-hmm. Alternate modern. Okay, cool. And
Yeah.
where in the world is it set?
So it's set. Off the coast of America. It's in the Bermuda Triangle.
Oh wow.
It's kind of hard to explain, but basically, Avalon has come back and like they built a city there, and it's like a big like magic metropolis type of deal. So, yeah, so there's definitely magic and magical elements in the world. Doesn't really touch too much into it on this game, but it
Mm-hmm.
does reference it a little bit.
That's cool. Cheery redheads, pretty oblivious to the environment. Welcome to District Zero, ground level. Interesting. District Zero. Isn't it great being so close to the Earth? Oh. Okay. So, what were the big inspirations for this? Stylistically, tonally, thematically?
Um, hmm. I mean, obviously, anime. It has definitely has an anime, feel to it. I love anime, obviously. So that's part of it. I like Fate Stay Night, Steins Gate, that kind of thing. So
Yeah,
I kind of
Steins
wanted
Gate's
to have
great.
that kind. Yeah, I want to build a world that has mechanics. Like I don't know if you're familiar with the Type Moon, like Fate Stay Night and the Type Moon universe. A lot of mechanics, and that's
Yeah,
what I kind of want that in my like those little nuanced mechanics in the world too. That's what really inspired me mainly.
that's awesome.
Yeah, and
Did
I
you
also I like comedy as well. I do like dry humor or just humor or slapstick humor or
Yeah,
like I said, stupid characters too.
totally. Totally. I think humor, levity is always important for a good storytelling, in my opinion. You can't have
Definitely.
everything be
Yeah.
one tone
Right.
or the other, like because that's not reflective of what real life is.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
some people forget about that, Zack Snyder. But
Right.
you know, some people are. I think some of our best storytellers are also some of our funniest, in my opinion.
No, yeah.
Um, so,
Yeah.
in terms of your team, you had mentioned before you're sprite
Mhm.
artist.
Mhm.
What other members of your team do you want to shout out?
So I'll shout out myself and
Shouts out
Arl
to me,
Ninja.
myself, and I.
It's basically I so a lot. So I didn't make okay. I like I said, I didn't have a lot of time to make this.
Sure.
So I wrote everything. Um, so that's completely done. I did the writing. I did the Burn Pike, like the programming. I'm a baby programmer, so that's why it's not that crazy. Like there's no crazy mechanics or anything. I wanted stuff like
Yeah.
that, and I will eventually add it to the game. But
Yeah.
um,
Totally.
did all that. Aural Ninja, she did all the sprite work. She's a phenomenal artist. We didn't do the backgrounds; those were bought game dev assets on the itch.io asset store. Uh, and I think also I had the music was all done. Not personally, I bought or not bought it. I downloaded it. It was Tim Reichert's stuff. I don't know if you've heard of him.
I think Tim
And
Riker did some music from a previous game that I played today.
he has a free asset pack, so I
Nice.
downloaded them and used them. They're all his. And also Yukari did the lyrics on the she
Hmm.
sang the lyrics, so I didn't have them custom made. They're not made for the game, so
Sure.
but they work. I like them.
That's awesome. That's the most important thing, right, for a game jam.
Yeah,
I feel like
right.
they
But
work
yeah,
and you like
otherwise,
them.
exactly. Otherwise, yeah, it was just really a two-man operation, or man and woman, I guess.
Yeah. Xenolithium in the chat. Hello. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. Um,
Hey, Zeno.
uh, I fall flat on my ass again, but more importantly, I managed to pull the girl on top of me. Having a little meet cute fat fall.
Right. I did all that animation too in the Rimpai editor, action
Oh,
editor.
Renpai Action Editor. Yes, that's a great
Yes.
editor.
It was a lifesaver. I didn't know what I was doing, but I hope it came out okay.
Have you done game jams before?
This is my first ever game jam
Oh
or
wow,
anything, really. This is my
wow,
first release of anything.
that's awesome. Congratulations
Yeah,
on completing your first game.
I appreciate it.
First time for you too as well, Oral Ninja. That's amazing. Congrats to you both for completing your first game. You've took your first steps into a larger world.
Oh yeah,
Obi-Wan Kenobi once.
nice. Oh,
Um,
what a great weapon. Yeah,
but
yeah. It's what I
yeah,
want to do full time. I
that's
want to do it
awesome.
full time. That's my goal. It's the end goal.
That's great. Awesome. Um, yeah, my first game jam was in 2018, Giant ROM 5. It was
Hmm.
for the website giantbomb.com.
Okay.
It was a really fun time. And then I recently got into making games and working on game jams at the end of 2021. And now it's the beginning. NaNoReNo is my fourth game.
Cool.
My
Well,
third and fourth, my third game jam in 4 months. So
Right.
I'm probably gonna take a little bit of a break
Yeah,
after
sounds like you've been
NaNoReNo.
busy.
Yeah,
You're killing it. Killing it.
so wanted to kind of just focus on my next kind of commercial putting out, um, getting a demo for at least by the summer. But
Cool. That sounds awesome.
called Bitter Silver, which is a Cowboy Bebop inspired game. Um,
Heck yeah.
so that'll be fun to work on. And but yeah, what's the big thing you wanted to kind of take away from for people that play it?
From the game.
Yeah, like in terms of the tone and everything, and in terms of the
Okay, so there's multiple. I mean, obviously, I wanted to be kind of cute. It's part slice of life, right? And then the other part is horror, which that's a weird juxtaposition, but whatever. And action too. Action, suspense, horror, slice of life, some comedy, and then like also like a sense of well, at least the main one, I guess, would be more of a sense of hopelessness, but still fighting against that regardless.
yeah,
That's kind of like the main tone at the very like further on, and that's like the second half of the game. The first
yeah,
half is more of like the kind of not fluffy, but like getting to know. Rosalind's the real main character here. The main character, the MCU, I purposely made sure that they didn't have any. They're self-insert, which I know some people don't like that. But I thought it was just easier to write them as you being that person, right? There's and there's some. I also didn't want to have to write the backstory. There's a little bit of a backstory, but not. Um, they will eventually be a named character. I think eventually. There's a story for that too.
yeah,
Um,
totally. In terms of your thoughts on expanding this out, do you have any plans for
mhm.
that, or is this kind of a one and done deal?
Oh no, it's definitely like I said, it's a world building piece. Like I intend on making a whole universe, a whole setting, a collection of different stories,
That's cool.
um, exploring um, different, obviously different, like tones and like themes and stuff, but also different cultures
Hmm.
and different types of characters. I wanted to broaden my writing and go into different themes, and not just be like I'm, like white, straight dude. I
Yeah,
want to broaden my horizon, right?
yeah,
And I
absolutely,
want to be able to write other different kinds of, like stories,
100%.
including, yeah.
And also, we just hit $340 for the stream. Thank you, Anonymous, for the $10
Yeah,
donation. Appreciate it.
killing it. That's
Um,
awesome.
thank you for
I
that.
did my part.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Very much for that. And also, yeah, thank you so much for coming on and talking about the game. I really appreciate it.
Yeah,
Um,
no, it's not a problem. I thought it was. I didn't want to skip it. Like I really wanted to be here. I wanted to at least be able to talk about it. I didn't just want you just to have no idea and just be playing it. I wanted to be present to watch my baby.
that's totally
You know.
fair. I appreciate being able to talk about it. I'm thinking of maybe trying to do more of these in the future of having people come on and kind of developer commentary on their game. I always appreciate when
Cool.
movies
Yeah.
do it, and it'd be
Mhm.
cool to kind of have developers of games on and talk about their games that they put on in the future. Have a kind of
Yeah, it'd
um,
be like a behind the scenes special, like type of thing, like where you had
yeah,
like like on the Blu-ray disc where you could see the extras, that kind of
yeah,
thing. Yeah.
exactly, 100%. Um, so is there anyone? Do you want to link your game in the Twitch chat for anyone that wants to check this out
It,
later after
um
the stream?
I, Moral Ninja probably could if she wants to. Yeah, yeah, I'm on my phone, so I mean, uh, I was having problems loading the stream and talking,
Oh, no
so
worries, no.
um, yeah, she could do that. Yeah,
Cool.
if she wants to.
Yeah, if she's around. I know Orland's like, I got you, fam.
Oh
Um,
my
um, yeah. We have fun here, folks. Um,
goodness.
but yeah. So far we've seen a lot of kind of like meet cute pratfalls, a little bit of horror in the beginning. Um,
A little bit, yeah.
in terms of
Mhm.
structuring the game, thank you for the link, Pearl Ninja. In terms of structuring the game, how did you? What's the biggest thing you learned in terms of writing this game that you kind of will carry over into your next project?
Uh, Pace. I'm probably, like I said, I'm super new at like writing and everything like that. As far like I've been writing for a while, but that's more like just it was like extracurricular stuff, like just role play type of thing.
Yeah.
Um, Probably like I know the MC. I think the beginning, the setup is a little flat, and the setup to you haven't gotten there, but the setup to the actual action parts and the suspense and horror parts, I don't think I really built it up that well. It does kind of have a little bit of a build up at the very beginning, and then they mention some things during with the MC's narration. So probably pacing, like keep that in mind. MC is a little flat as well. Um, I feel that Rosalind is really like the star of the show. Um, so probably just getting better at pacing and like maybe fleshing out characters a little bit more and working on dialogue.
That
Uh,
yeah, that
that's what I probably would. Yeah.
cool. That makes sense. I mean, that's always the hardest thing is getting the pace down for an interactive first time writing for a different
Right.
medium.
Yeah.
I
I
had to
just
get
wanted to
used to
get it
that
out,
as
so
well. Yeah.
I didn't really think about it that well, to be honest. Like I don't think I really structured. Like I outline a little bit, but I mostly just write, kind of like a pantser. But then I kind of write and outline as I go.
Hmm.
So it's like half pants, half outline
That
type
makes
of
sense.
thing.
Um, yeah, that makes total sense. I think that's a good way to approach it. You're gonna do this pacing. I think is definitely key, right. We're gonna be doing a lot of
Everything.
reading, and you're gonna be having the player and how do you keep the
Hmm.
player invested reading, you know, having
Right.
good pace.
That's a problem with JP visual novels, anyways, because they write a lot of them have a lot of fluff. That's like just an issue all around. It's
Yeah,
the fluff factor, like they just pad their writing a little bit.
sure.
I think I may have done it a little bit, but I try to keep it as lean as possible. So,
That's smart. I mean, it's your first kind of real game jam game,
mhm.
and it's always going to be like it's never going to be like the best game. It hopefully it'll never be the best game you ever make, So um
Exactly.
it's
That's why I'm not
really
too worried.
just exactly. So it's really that you carry on, take those lessons you learn, create something even better next time. That's kind of the way that I approach a game jam game. Learning techniques that I can use to create better games, for both game jams and for commercial.
I love that line.
Bedrock. What's that? Oh, well, because they're so dumb and don't think about things that they obviously must be the happiest things on earth. If only rocks had brains. Couldn't think.
I don't know if you're talking or not.
Oh, can you hear me?
I can't actually hear you. I don't know if your mic is muted.
No, my mic is not muted. Can people in the chat hear me? Hello? My microphone working. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Um. Okay, Oral Ninja says they can hear me. Gag Blossom says they can. Everything okay, Lunatic? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We may have lost Lunatic, folks. Oh, no. Uh-oh. I can't hear Lunatic. All right, folks, we're just having a little technical difficulties here. We're gonna figure this out. Just a little bit of technical difficulties. This is a live show, after all. Wouldn't be a live show without technical difficulty. 12-hour live stream. Something's got to go wrong sometimes. But yeah, Lunatic, you're back. Hello, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me? People can hear rustling. They can hear my voice. Lunatic, can you hear me? Oh. All right, Lunatic's gonna restart Discord and come back. Then we're gonna wrap up for today. Gonna see if we can get Lunatic back on to say goodbye. All right. I think Lunatic, we can't get you back. That's fine. Hello? Oh. Hold on, folks. Hold on. All right, I'm back. Lunatic, can you hear me? Hello? Hello, hello, hello. Can everyone hear me in chat? Yes, okay. Thank you, Oral Ninja. Hello. I'm sorry. Okay, great. All right, we're gonna wrap this up then. It's 9:30. We'll wrap this up. Thank you so much for showing your game. Do you have anything you want to shout out before we head out?
Just a shout out to Oral Ninja for the great artwork, and Tim Reichert. He's not here, but he has great music as well. And thank you for hosting this. It's such a fantastic thing to do. It's awesome.
Oh, thank you so much for coming on. This was really nice of you to help me wrap up the last hour of NaNoReNo. So,
yes, sir.
Of the live stream. So, all right. Thank you so much. Have a good rest of your night. I'm going to bring on our next guest, our final guest of the night.